Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps, and we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on here. And that gets things running. Yoro. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Meno. Shaw. Yoro. And he's heaved it away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Collins. Vandenberg, aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Meno. Matheus Cunha. Yoro. Now who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. Maguire. Maguire, nicely aimed pass. That has been cut short. Casemiro. Yoro. Meno. Yoro. Moved on forwards. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Brentford, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Yoro. Meno. Thiago. Oh, good spread. Coyote done delicately. It's a goal kick. Collins. Coyote. And it's played forward. Yarmouk. Schauder. Lewis Potter. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Diogo Dallo, he's fizzed it forward. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Danger averted for now. Casemiro have it back and can go again. Played out to the right. Well, they could break here. Meno. Bueno. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maguire. Casemiro. Meno. Casemiro. Meno. Meno forwards and with intent. Ouattara. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United clearly are looking for...
Sesko! There was plenty of power on that. Coyote. Vandenberg. Quality ball. Damsgaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Yoro. Meno. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shaw. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. He has found the way through. No foul, says the referee. Great defending, strong and determined. Ouattara. Jensen. Thiago. Bruno Fernandes. Mbuemo played into space. Matheus Cunha. Chance for a shot! And it's played forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Damsgaard. Coyote. Vandenberg. Forwards and with intent. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch.
Thiago really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's having a shot! Vandenberg gets good distance on it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Yoro.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here. Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Sesko, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Casemiro. Meno. Cunha looks to get on the end of this. Out to the right. Meno. And it's Shaw. United, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbuemo. Meno shifted upfield. Shaw. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lewis Potter, aim forwards. Meno, gently done. Cunha, laid out to the left flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. Diogo Dalot. Umbuemo. Thinks one through. Kelleher breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Vandenberg, gently done. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's Fernandes! Played in by Dalot. Collins can get it clear. Schauner. Thiago is onto it in a flash. Schauner. Lewis Potter. Thiago. Schauner. Lewis Potter succumbs to the pressure. Can he spark a counter here? Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Over to the left. And he's cut it out. That's really well cleared. Yarmouk. Ouattara. Kayode. Some good work on the right flank here. And a shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Played back in. Mado. Cunha spread out to the left. Mado. Damsgaard. Thiago. Ouattara. Kayode.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Damsgaard knocks it out wide. Umbuemo. Aim forwards. Mado. And it's Shaw. Chance to deliver. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Casemiro. Maguire. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mado. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Mado. Matheus Cunha. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Schauder. And now the breakaway. Maguire tries to clear. Shot, surely! And one more try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's not going far. Coyote. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Casemiro. Umbuemo. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Diogo Dalot. He is just caressing the ball. Mado. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schauder. And it's lofted through here. Maguire gets rid without sophistication and reclaimed it in a trice. Thiago caresses it through. Casemiro gets it clear. The ball goes in, and he's there to clear it. And he decides to cross it. Cleared away, and he's there to get it away. Maguire producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mado. Yoro. Mado, and it's Shaw. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Mado. Matheus Cunha. Header. No, couldn't quite control it.
Brentford, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Out to the left it goes. Lewis Potter. Clears it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sesko. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, super fine. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Matheus Cunha. Over to the left. Schauder. He can get that clear. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. A chance to play it in. Moved on forwards. Coyote. 30 minutes gone. Ah, this looks sharp. Out to the right. That's good play. Damsgaard. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Ouattara. Played out to the right. Shaw. Manchester United getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Casemiro gently done. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Mbuemo. Matheus Cunha. Damsgaard. Collins. Lewis Potter. Damsgaard. Diogo Dalot gets over and intercepts. Mbuemo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Meno. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Shaw. Mbuemo wins the duel this time. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a very... shot a goal! Chance! Matheus Cunha. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Schauder aim forwards. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Nice control. Out to the right. Played in by Dalot. Damsgaard. Bruno Fernandes shapes to shoot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bruno Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Meno, and the keeper's got it again. Sesko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's the throw. That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's come loose. Gets it away. Thiago. Looking here to chip it through. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Matheus Cunha. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Another chance from a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Damsgaard. Oh, super find. Oh, sweet feet. He whips in across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's found the way through. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yoro. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Bueno. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looks across and plays it in. Long ball looking to counter. Bueno. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Mado. Schauder. Thiago. That is lovely. Maguire does really well to win the ball there. Sesko. Lobbed in behind. Collins. Damsgaard. Vandenberg. Forwards and with intent. Maguire shifted upfield. And that's a Sesko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner. Any better luck this time round? Shaw is short. Now the ball in. And he'll shoot here! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Shaw with the short one. Now the delivery. Excellent. He's having a shot! And that was very necessary. Mado. Casemiro. Bueno. Played out wide. Bruno Fernandes. It's Fernandes! Ouattara. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that could set him on his way. Maguire. Mano gently done. Shaw. Mano. Matheus Cunha. Cisco! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we've reached half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we're underway again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mado. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis Potter. Schauder. Oh, that's neat. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. Ouattara. Jensen. And he goes cross-field. Schauder. Yarmouk. It's Thiago! Find the finish! Tries to get it clear. Damsgaard played out to the left flank. Lewis Potter. Schauder is flagged offside. Vandenberg, driven forward. Maguire, and it's gone back to the keeper. Moved on forwards. Casemiro, and it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Collins. That's been drilled forward. Maguire gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The Red Devils have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Matheus Cunha. United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Shaw with a definite foul there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Jensen wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ouattara. Defending was strong and firm. Mbuemo. That looks a good ball through. Great position here. Schauder. Lewis Potter. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bruno Fernandes played out towards the right wing. Mado. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Maguire forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Played in by Dalot. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Maguire makes the interception. Tries a measured ball. Ouattara. Damsgaard, and that's aimed into the middle. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Mado. Shaw. Defending of the desperate variety. Ouattara, that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Van den Berg goes forward. Diogo Dalot. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Played back in. Dam's hard. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ouattara. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot, and the shot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
And he's done it! It's a goal thanks to, after 56 minutes, is number 9.
Brentford grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Meno. Matías Cunha. Vandenberg does really well to win the ball there. Ouattara. Dam's hard. Dam's hard. Shifted upfield. Played out to the right. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Shaw. Oh, such a clever touch. Meno. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely bit of skill. Shaw with the cross. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance already. Lovely feet. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Yoro, aim forwards. Casemiro, gently done. Searching pass he's played there. Played in by Dalot. Diogo Dalot puts too much behind that. Up towards the front line. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Casemiro. Thiago. Thiago looks to get on the end of this. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yarmouk. Oh, that's nice. Damsgaard. Thiago! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Meno. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he shoots! It's a good run down the left-hand side. Damsgaard. Thiago chasing after it. Meno. Shaw. Meno. Out towards the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thiago is onto it in a flash. Maguire. Ah, he's given it away. Plays it through. And that has been clubbed away. Schauder on a charge down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbuemo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jensen wins the duel this time. Coyote. Collins. Has a look and plays it forward. Maguire cuts it out. Diogo Dalot. Moved on forwards. Diogo Dalot did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thiago has found the net here, of course. Nice looking ball. Schauder looking to get on the end of this. Diogo Dalot. Mbuemo. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Casemiro. Meno, now he's got space here. That's very neat. Bruno Fernandes. And that is a little undercooked. And they've got rid. That is good strength. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Shanda could try cutting inside here. That's good defending, very good defending. Diogo Dalot. Mbuemo carries the ball down the right. Diogo Dalot. Shanda. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 2. Coming on the field is number 3.
Damsgaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vandenberg. And it's played forward. Maguire. Mazraoui. Mbuemo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Bruno Fernandes. Cunha, spread out to the left. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. Decent progress down the left. Shaw played into the box. Jensen aimed forwards. Well, that is going to irritate the manager, and perhaps he's not alone. They are so tentative in possession, very little penetration. Meno, Casemiro, Yoro, Maguire, Meno, and it's Shaw. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Meno. Sesko. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Mbuemo. That's an imaginative pass. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there, so could be danger here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Mazraoui. Asrari forwards and with intent. Matches Cunha goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Casemiro. Yoro. Maguire shifted upfield.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
So there's going to be another change here. Mazraoui. The Red Devils have a free kick. Can he get the shot away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ambitious ball here. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mazraoui.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Thiago, now he's off and running. Meno, gently done.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Matches Cunha. Maguire moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bueno. Can he get onto this? And it's hoisted clear. Mazraoui. He is just caressing the ball. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The Bees making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Shaw.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nicky. Nice physical challenge.
Brentford really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice control, and it's played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Brentford really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Maguire. The final 5 minutes. Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. Ayer. Jensen. And it's played forward. Thiago chasing after it. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Meno forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Thiago. Damsgaard. Nicky. Damsgaard. Brentford desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Bruno Fernandes. Meno. Yoro. Casemiro. Yoro. Maguire goes forward. Jensen. And it's played forward. Maguire cuts out the pass. Casemiro. Najraoui. Maguire. Meno. Matheus Cunha. Can he latch on to this? It's gone out for a throw-in. So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now that's well seen too. Meno. Malacia. Meno. Sesko.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Sweet feet. Casemiro. Played with finesse. He thumps it clear. Collins shifted upfield. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shouter. Maguire. Mazraoui. The final seconds now. Sesko. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's there to clear it. Yoro. Mado. Shouter. Onyeka. Thiago. Shouter. Played back in. Back into the middle. The Bees don't have many options and time is running out. Mado. And that's that. United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United truly have the look of a well-drilled outfit. Everyone knew exactly what they had to do, and I must admit they carried out their task ably. The kind of
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.